Hello students, I am Parag Ashtt, Assistant Professor, Department of Management Sciences, Tecnia Institute of Advanced Studies. Today we are going to talk about the topic Global Competitiveness. So its global competitiveness refers to the ability of a country to provide an environment that sustains the productivity of its industries and businesses, thereby enhancing its level of prosperity, value-added goods and services. This concept encompasses a wide array of factors including but not limited to economic performance, efficiency of government institutions, infrastructure, the health and primary education of its workforce, technological readiness, the market size, the business sophistication, and the innovation capabilities. Essentially, it measures how well countries can provide high levels of prosperity to their citizens, which in turn depends on how productively a country utilizes available resources. The World Economic Forum's Global Competitiveness Report is a renowned and comprehensive tool that assesses the competitiveness landscape of economies around the world, offering insight into the drivers of their productivity and prosperity. This enables policymakers, business leaders, and stakeholders to identify key areas of economic strength and weakness, fostering strategies for improvement and growth. Now, what are the uses of assessing the global competitiveness? Number one, for the policy benchmarking and reforms. The competitiveness assessments help governments understand their country's economic strengths and weaknesses compared to other nations. This benchmarking is crucial for identifying necessary policy reforms and best practices that can enhance economic performance and living standards. Secondly, it attracts the investment. A strong position in global competitiveness rankings can make a country more attractive to foreign investors. These assessments provide investors with a comprehensive overview of a country's economic environment, helping them make informed decisions about where to allocate their resources. Thirdly, it also provides the economic strategy development. Now, competitiveness reports serve as a guide for developing strategic economic plans. They highlight areas needing improvement such as innovation, education, or infrastructure, guiding policymakers in prioritizing investments and initiatives. Number four, it enhances the productivity and innovation. By identifying gaps in innovation and technology adoption, competitiveness assessments encourage countries to invest in research and development, education, and digital infrastructure, leading to increased productivity and innovation. Number five, it improves the business environment. These assessments provide insights into the business environment of countries, including factors like regulatory efficiency, market size, and business dynamism. This information can help countries reform regulations and policies to create a more favorable environment for businesses to grow and thrive. Point number six is it provides the guidance for the workforce development. By examining the quality of education and skills in the workforce, competitive reports can guide investments in human capital development, ensuring that the workforce meets the evolving needs of the global economy. Number seven, it provides the facilitation of regional cooperation. Global competitiveness assessments can encourage regional cooperation by highlighting shared challenges or opportunities. Countries in the same region may find it beneficial to collaborate on infrastructure projects, trade agreements, or education exchanges to enhance their collective competitiveness. Point number eight is that it provides the long-term planning and sustainability. These assessments can often include considerations of macroeconomic stability, the environment sustainability, and social inclusion. They encourage countries to adopt long-term planning perspectives that ensure sustainable growth and development. Now, let us talk about the framework for assessing the competitiveness. The framework for assessing competitiveness often involves a comprehensive approach that considers various dimensions of an economy's performance. One of the most recognized frameworks is provided by the World Economic Forum in its Global Competitiveness Report. While methodologies may evolve, the core principles remain centered around key pillars that are essential for a productive and competitive economy. Evaluating the effectiveness of legal, administrative, and public institutions in establishing a conducive environment for business and economic activity. Also, it assesses the quality and extensiveness of physical infrastructure like transportation, energy, and communication networks that facilitate economic activities. Fourthly, the measuring the adoption and integration of information and communication technologies within the economy, which is crucial for innovation and efficiency. Now, let us talk about what is macroeconomic stability. The macroeconomic stability is examining the stability of the economy through factors like inflation rates, fiscal health, and the sustainability of national debt. Assessing the overall health of the workforce as a healthy workforce is essential for productivity and economic performance. Evaluating the quality and availability of education and skills in the workforce, which are crucial for innovation and competitiveness. Examining the efficiency of goods and labor markets, including market size, competitive levels, and trade openness, and assessing the flexibility, efficiency, and inclusiveness of the labor market, including worker rights, labor-employer relations, and wage patterns. Evaluating the robustness of a country's financial system, including its banks, equity and bond markets, and other financial services, considering the size of the domestic and international markets accessible to the country's businesses, as larger markets can drive competitiveness. Now, what is the business dynamism? Now, it measures the entrepreneurial spirit, innovation capability, and the ease of starting a business, as well as corporate governance and business ethics. Next point is the innovation capability. It assesses the country's ability to innovate, including R&D expenditures, collaboration between universities and industries, and the quality of scientific research institutions. So, we are now going to talk about the various approaches assessing the global competitiveness. Assessing global competitiveness can be approached from various angles, each offering unique insights into the multifaceted nature of economic performance and capability on the global stage. Different organizations and scholars have developed methodologies that highlight specific aspects of competitiveness, ranging from innovation and technology to education and infrastructure. Now, the first is the World Economic Forum Global Competitiveness Index. Now, this WF's Global Competitiveness Index is one of the most comprehensive and widely recognized assessments, focusing on the set of institutions, policies, and factors that determine the level of productivity of a country. This approach evaluates economies based on multiple pillars such as infrastructure, macroeconomic stability, health, and the labor market, providing a detailed picture of what contributes to competitiveness. Secondly, the World Bank's Ease of Doing Business Index. Now, this index assesses the countries based on how conducive their regulatory environments are to business operation and protection of property rights. Key areas of evaluation include starting of a business, dealing with construction permits, getting electricity, and trading across borders. This approach is particularly useful for understanding the regulatory and legal challenges businesses face. Thirdly, the Global Innovation Index, which we call as GII. Now, this is co-published by Cornell University Institute and the World Intellectual Property Organization. The GII measures an economy's innovation capabilities and output. This includes factors like research and development, creative outputs, and knowledge and technology outputs, emphasizing the role of innovation in driving economic growth and competitiveness. The third index is the International Institute for Management Development. This World Competitiveness Ranking of IMD is the ranking which focuses on the ability of countries to foster an environment that sustains competitive businesses. It examines four main factors. Number one, economic performance. Secondly, government efficiency. Thirdly, business efficiency. And fourthly, the infrastructure. This approach provides insights into the different dimensions of competitiveness from a business efficiency and performance perspective. Now, the next one is what we call as the UNIDO's CIP Index. Now, UNIDO's, this is United Nations Industrial Development Organization's Competitive Industrial Performance, which we call as CIP. The CIP Index evaluates countries based on their ability to produce and export manufactured goods competitively. It looks at manufacturing value added, manufacturing exports, and the complexity of a country's export portfolio, highlighting the industrial strength and capabilities of nations. Now, next comes the HDI, which we call as the Human Development Index. While not exclusively focused on economic competitiveness, the HDI or Human Development Index provides insights into the long-term factors that may influence a country's competitiveness. It measures average achievement in key dimensions of a human development, a long and healthy life, being knowledgeable, and a decent standard of living, Education and health are fundamental to workforce productivity and innovation, which in turn affect competitiveness. The next one is the Heritage Foundation's Index of Economic Freedom. This index evaluates countries based on the principle that economic freedom leads to prosperity and competitiveness. It assesses rule of law, government size, regulatory efficiency, and market openness. A higher score indicates a more favorable business environment that encourages competitiveness. So, students, this is all from my side. Hope you have got a feel of what global competitiveness is all about by now. Now, wishing you all the best in your learning. Thank you for watching. Do like, comment, and share Tecnia TV to know more about such topics. Bye bye. Good luck.